Hello, Kat.
Hello, Tiffany.
Are you going to crunch?
Welcome to the ASMR episode of Greening Up My Act. I won't do this the whole time, it's too loud. I'm eating pretzels because
Yeah.
we're talking about food.
Yeah, we're talking about Thanksgiving.
And I was like, you know what? I've never eaten on this show.
Yeah.
It's going to get annoying, I'm sure.
You know, I don't care. That's what I said. I was like, some people will hate it. Some people will love it because of the ASMR quality. And I am totally indifferent. So.
Okay. Well, I'll do it for part of the show until I'm like, wait, I can't hear you. I'm eating them like Cookie Monster, basically.
I love that. I keep messing with my freaking camera because I literally duct taped it to my computer. Because my holder is way too high. And it's like looking down on me from a mountaintop. So I'm trying to get it to the right height. But if anybody has a solution for how to make a webcam that's external look like you're not
in outer space or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Please tell me.
They're gonna be like, well, here's $4,500 worth of equipment you could get.
Right. There's probably some little thing you can stick on your desk, and then it just has an arm or something. But I don't know. They do have those for like mics and stuff. But...
Yeah, the Gorilla tripod or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's so many. Anyway, yes. So, we were talking...
I am going to stop. This is annoying. Goodbye, pretzels.
We are talking about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving food, specifically, and how... I kind of wanted to go at it from an angle of, like, how to be less wasteful, but we kind of want to just talk about, like, recipes that we love, so...
And, some ideas about kind of keeping your costs in check.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, which is a big one. And the less wasteful you are, probably the less money you're going to spend or waste. So they go hand in hand. Because Americans waste tons of food from Thanksgiving dinner alone. 305 million pounds is the estimate. Jeez. 305 million pounds.
Almost a pound per resident or citizen, in the U.S.
Yeah, that's what
on one
somebody
day
was saying, that it could feed like so many people for a year if we just didn't wait. Yeah, it's just crazy the amount of food that we waste on that day. And we've also talked about how waste in general goes up during the holidays.
Yeah.
Waste and spending and excess, because we're all sort of in that holiday spirit, and we stop thinking about it.
Yeah, it's no longer feasting; it's now consumer. Which
yes. So, but in our opinion, that is not inevitable. So we don't have to become just like
monsters.
Monsters, holiday monsters.
That's a Cookie Monster noise I should be making. Right
there you go. So let's go over tips for a lower waste Thanksgiving meal, like how to limit waste. And I found a super cool tool. It's like a free online tool.
Awesome.
That's really cool. And how to use leftovers in creative ways, along with some of our favorite recipes to try this year.
Awesome.
Welcome to Greening Up My Act. Oh, the music. It will never get easier.
We're using the most up-to-date tools they have, so...
Theoretically.
I'm going to leave that in for some behind-the-scenes goodies.
It's like user error. Always. That's fine. All right, so let's go over my sources, because I did look up a couple things. University of Minnesota was where I got that stat. The NRDC, which is the Natural Resources Defense Council, I think is the title.
Oh.
They have their guesstimator tool, which is the tool I'm going to talk about. Hungry Harvest, I use them. Their blog. Another blog called Move for Hunger And Going Zero Waste was another blog. And I use a lot of blogs.
Yeah,
and I got recipes from Sugar Spun Run and At a Pinch.
Sounds good.
Yes. So, all right. Oh, I realized I did. I was just reading this. I was like, I didn't really write any kind of intro into this.
You know what? It's okay. It's Thanksgiving. Yeah. We're all off work, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Basically, I'll wing it. We are gonna go over limiting waste, and then I'm gonna talk about what to do with the waste that you do create, because inevitably there's going to be something.
Yeah.
What you can do anyway, and then how to plan for leftovers. So
there you go.
Yeah, and then we will share the recipes that we like too. All right. So if you're looking to limit waste, I actually think this tool that I was talking about is the number one place to start, and I'm definitely going to use it for my holidays. It's called the NRDC Guesstimator.
I love this.
I know, and it's linked. Are you looking at it?
No, I saw it in your notes, but I'm going to look it up while we're talking.
Yeah, because it's linked in the show notes, and basically you input the number of guests, and the guests you separate into big eaters, regular eaters, and small eaters, which is so cute. Which is like, you have to think, okay, Uncle Bob is probably going to eat like a lot, so I'm going to have him as a big eater. Then you choose what kind of meal it is. And it basically seemed like sort of like a with meat, without meat, or an assortment of the two. And then after you do those things, it gives you the number of ounces or pounds of each item that you'll need. Okay. So it's literally like your side dish. You'll need 20 ounces of peas. Whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is, but like 20 ounces of peas. So you cook like a bag of peas rather than like 8 bags of peas.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then it said, like, the one I was looking at was like, oh, and then you put in how many leftovers you want too.
Okay, yeah. So I'm looking at savethefood.com. It looks like okay.
That's the one. It's from the NRDC, I think.
Okay.
Unless they just linked to it, but I don't think so. I thought it was like their tool.
Okay. I mean, I saw that they had a press release about it, so I'm guessing they came up with it first and Save the Food.
Oh yeah, that's interesting because it's not actually on there, huh?
Savethefood.com. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe NRDC just linked to it then, but anyway, yeah, savethefood.com, and it's super awesome. They also have like recipes and planning and storage, like all of this advice. So
yeah. It looks like a pretty good site.
Yeah. So, yeah, start there, because then you'll know, like, I put in a random number, and it said like you'll need 6 pounds of chicken, whereas for a dinner party or whatever, you might cook way, way more than that.
Right.
So it was just sort of an example, but so then if you only have 4 people or 4 or 5 people, you need a 6-pound turkey, not a 20-pound turkey.
Yeah. This is fun. Yeah. So I'm looking. So I put in my, for my my family is coming.
Yes, that's right.
So I put in like 2 light eaters, 6 average eaters, and 4 big eaters. I'm assuming the teenage boys are going to be big eaters, and maybe my brothers-in-law. And then, we definitely got bread rolls, probably salad, probably potatoes, stuffing, obviously, and then desserts. We're going to have, this is fun.
It's awesome. Oh. And then it's also like a helpful tool because you don't have to just guess.
Right. Yeah, this is fun. And we'll say fruit salad. Sure. Okay, finalizing the menu. This is fun. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I think everybody should try it.
Oh, no, it didn't load.
Oh, well. maybe next time.
Shoot.
It loaded for me, but
maybe I chose too many pies.
I don't know.
Anyway, okay. I gotta eat a pretzel in disgust for that.
So yeah, I mean, I think just play around with it, and I think it's a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
So then once you are trying to come up with like what you're actually going to make, and a lot of times it's like a potluck situation, so you might only be making some of it, but one recommendation I found online was to try to limit fancy quote unquote recipes as much as possible, because that limits the number of like random ingredients that you might need to buy.
Yeah, for sure. Like you don't need 6 pounds of saffron for one dish that you're going to make once.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's actually a really good example. And later I have this cranberry sauce that I used to make had star anise in it, and I would buy star anise for it, and then
never use it again,
and spend $100, and then the rest would go bad. So yeah, it's like, and then I just quick Google found a different cranberry sauce recipe that doesn't have star anise.
Right.
So yeah. So yeah, just keeping that in mind could be helpful. If your family doesn't mind mashing potatoes with the skins on,
I do that.
Save scraps. Yeah, I think it's delicious.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Just scrub them, cut off the gangly eyes, but
Yes. Do you do that with like russet potatoes though? Because I know like red potatoes.
Red potatoes, I usually, because I don't want to have to chop the potatoes, I get the little, just the bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
Basically throw it in.
Yeah, I don't know how good like a russet potato skin would be in there.
They're not bad. I mean, like, think it's like a baked potato. You can scrub them.
True.
You know. It gives them some texture too. That was, my mom always used to say, lumpy potatoes let you know it's real. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is true. Unlike instant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's how you know it's real.
Yes, I love that. That makes me happy because mine are always lumpy.
Oh yeah.
It's just.
Oh yeah, it's like eating a real food rather than a baby food.
Yeah. Broccoli stems can also be used to add more crunch to a dish.
Oh yeah, great in a salad.
Yeah, and you can eat the stems.
I know. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. You can freeze leftovers or broth. And I even thought about like you could bring over, like, plan ahead a little bit, which all of this does take a little bit of planning, but you could bring over, like, I'm going to my brother-in-law's for Thanksgiving. That's what we do every year. So I could bring my silicone, bags, silicone bags, glass jars, or stainless steel containers with a plan to package them into like freezable portions.
That's smart.
Whatever leftovers we have, because we always have so many.
Yeah.
So, because I don't really do the main cooking, I could try to, enforce this tool on us, but it is nice to have leftovers. So as long as people take them and use them, then it's fine.
Because you've got 3 to 5 days, really. Although okay, I read on NPR that food lasts in the fridge maybe 5 days max, depending on what it is. But if you reheat it to the internal temperature that it was, like, 135 to 165, you get another 5 days out of it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how long in perpetuity you can do that.
Huh.
But
just forever.
Well, I don't know if it's, but hopefully you eat it is the thing.
Yeah.
So if you take it out and heat, your rice back up to 130, gently, not, but reheat it up to the right internal temperature, you get another 3 days out of it, basically.
Interesting. And then you can put it back in the fridge.
Put it back in the fridge, and you can do it again the next day and get another 3 days out of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's the thing, like every 3 days in our fridge, I'm like, this pasta. Heat it up.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Does it just kill the bacteria if anything's on it?
Is the idea.
Is that the idea?
Yeah. And they found, sorry to just throw you off on a tangent here, but starches like rice and pasta, actually, if you cook them initially, let them cool, and then heat them back up, it changes the sugars in them so that it's not as quick of a glucose spike.
Oh, interesting.
So like plain white rice, if you just eat regular, if it's been like refrigerated overnight and then reheated gently, I don't know exactly what gently means, but not, you know,
I was like
don't boil it to death, I guess.
Yeah.
But reheated, the starch in it changes. So the sugar properties change. So it's actually better for, it's going to take longer to digest it than if it was just fresh out of the pot.
That's fascinating. So, I wonder if that's why fried rice is always feels more filling.
It might be part of it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's an interesting.
Huh. Yeah, maybe we'll have to link, if you send me that article, we can link it.
Yeah.
In the sources. Because I would like to read that too.
Yeah.
Is that true for meat?
In terms of the
reheating it?
No, it's just for starch. You mean in terms of being able to reheat it for 3 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like extend its lifespan?
Yeah, I believe
Interesting.
So. I'll find that article for you.
So you can eat like 10-day-old meat and not die?
Well, as long as it was heated.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
I trust NPR.
Generally. Yes, me too.
Generally speaking, yeah. Okay, so there's a lot that you can do beforehand to limit the waste. Like, for example, I could actually talk to my family and be like, hey, should we use this tool so we know how much we actually need? And then you can even put in the number of leftovers you want. So we can still have leftovers. So yeah, because it's hard because it is like usually a communal thing. But yeah, there are ways, and I'll think about it. But even
I'm sorry. I hope our YouTube listeners are like watching me eat pretzels on mute. Anyway,
silently,
go on.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say even just for your own contribution, you can do the calculations. So it's kind of helpful.
Yeah.
My last 2 Thanksgiving contributions have been pretty bad, but
in what sense?
I'll try to fix that this year.
What do you mean bad?
Both times I used new recipes that I'd never made before.
Oh, yeah, that's a danger.
Yeah. One of them was rolls because I'm like, I'm a good baker. I'm going to make dinner rolls. Make them. And they were raw.
Paul Hollywood was not happy.
No. Definitely would not have even eaten them probably.
Yeah.
But I was so mad because they were delicious. Like the ones that were cooked were so good. But then in the middle, they were just like sunken and raw. I was like, damn it.
Was it like your oven maybe? Probably.
I think I just didn't cook them long enough. I don't know.
It happens.
But I could try it again, but I don't know.
That's rough.
Fool me once, you know.
Well, I think that would be a suggestion is if you're don't try new recipes.
Yes, actually. Because in the next year, I did a new recipe also. And it was not good. It was like roasted root vegetables.
Yeah.
And there was something about the sauce that the recipe had on top that was just not good.
Oh, bummer.
So.
Thanksgiving is the time for the tried and trues.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If it's not tasty, you're not going to eat it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I will probably, whatever I bring, I'll probably bring cranberry sauce this year because I've done it before.
Because you know.
And it's easy. So, okay. So whatever waste you do have, like skins or carrot tops or whatever, a couple options. A lot of people say you can just like bag those up, freeze them, and use them in soup. So you can make like veggie broth out of them. Yeah. I have never managed to actually do that before it all turned freezer burnt to shit.
Yeah.
But this is a nice idea. This is like a fantasy life. Version.
I'll just do it the day after. Just set up the Instant Pot or a pot on the stove. Throw it all in there. Maybe salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion, celery, carrots, and in the Instant Pot, you can set it up to basically make bone broth. Just break it all down, and then you strain it, and you can freeze it, and you've got soup. You've got stock and broth for, whatever you need it for. Soup or risotto, if you fancy.
Yeah, totally. I should. Yeah, you're right. Because if you wait, it's never going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, it's so true.
And you're going to want stock for the winter. So
yeah, totally. That just made it sound like we were like living in cabins.
We're gonna want stock for the winter. I mean, that's when you make soups. It's soup season.
No, you're right.
Maximize soup making time. Yeah.
Yes. And I had the same note about using the turkey carcass.
Yeah, I threw that in there too. Yeah.
Yeah. For like broth or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even just a soup.
Everything in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to strain it out. Yeah. So.
All right. Maybe So, okay. So there's that. And then if there's anything that you can't do that with, or if you just don't feel like making broth and nobody volunteers in your family to do it.
Yeah.
Composting is another good option.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people don't have a compost bin, but if you do, you can offer, like, be the one to gather the scraps and throw them in your compost bin. Like, bring over a little bin, and then, or a little bucket or something. And if you don't have one, you can also offer to bring it to the local landfill if they have a composting facility. So just sort of like be the doer. Yeah. And just offer, and then other people will be like, oh, sure, I don't care.
Yeah. I'll do whatever you want with my trash. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, and then now I'm trying to think, like, let's just take a break, because
it's almost recipe
I don't know if we even need one, but it is 21 minutes into it, so
yeah, why not? Take a little break for everyone.
All right.
I'll eat more pretzels.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Now there's not enough time to cram enough pretzels in my mouth.
Sorry. I think it's only like 13 seconds.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. Okay, so plan for leftovers. I actually looked up like leftover recipe ideas, but you can also just Google, because there are so many out there.
Oh yeah.
But there were some I pulled out some good ones. So one of them was leftover roasted veggie hash. So if you have like a roasted veggie tray that you make, like with, I don't know, Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes or whatever it is, kind of like the one I tried and failed at, but it will be better. Maybe this would make it good. I don't know. You can heat up the veggies in a cast iron skillet and crack an egg over them the next day for breakfast.
It's a frittata now. Yep.
Yeah.
We do that a lot in this house. Yeah.
Oh, you do? That's really smart.
Leftovers with eggs. Sean just keeps a thing of rice at all times, and so we just make like a fried rice.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Fried rice is so good.
But he'll eat anything with an egg on it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's put an egg on it. Mm-hmm. Was that Portlandia? That was put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it. Let's see. Put the precursor to a bird on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to say the same idea, though.
Yeah.
The same generation, for sure.
Yeah.
But it is delicious, so you can't argue with that. Obviously, sandwiches. But I have two ideas for sandwiches, actually. But one that I'm totally stealing from the sandwich shop that I used to work at. Mm-hmm. Because it was so good. What was it called? I can't remember now. Turkey... Ultimate turkey?
We just always called ours Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, there you go.
That was the name of the sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so this was specifically this, but you can use a lot of different things. But this was baguette with cranberry sauce, cream cheese, lettuce and tomato, and then they used chipotle mayo. But it sounds weird, but it worked. No, that sounds
amazing.
Okay, yeah, it was so good. And I think you can actually just make that. I don't know what you'd put in it, but I don't think it'd be hard. And then turkey. So, yeah.
You can even. I mean, we always
my mouth is. I
know. We would always just make like a sandwich with just the leftovers from Thanksgiving. So it would be like, like didn't even add mayo or anything. It would be like the cranberry sauce.
That's basically,
turkey, stuffing, gravy sandwich.
Nice.
On a dinner roll or whatever. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
There's also, I found this, I know of this really, really good turkey salad. It can be chicken too, but chicken salad, whatever. Sandwiches recipe.
Yeah.
And it's got like grapes and pecans and apples. Ooh. So it's very crunchy and very sweet, but it is so good.
Because usually like Thanksgiving turkey can get kind of dry, but also it's typically really salty. And
yes.
Yeah. So like balancing it out with those crunchy, sweet elements is really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was from At a Pinch. So that recipe's in the show notes. Some other ideas I found: turkey shepherd's pie.
Ooh, yeah.
Where you'll use if you have leftover mashed potatoes, then you can use those on top, or just make new. I mean, I feel like you're gonna have to fill in some places.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. My best friend growing up, her grandma, apparently when in the 50s and 60s when she was raising my best friend's mom, she would keep all of the food they didn't eat from the week in a milk carton, like a cardboard milk carton, and then at the end of the week on Friday she would dump it all in like a 9x13 pan, smooth it all out, and cover it in mashed potatoes, and serve quote unquote shepherd's pie.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I mean, if you were doing meal planning and everything fit together for the week. But I imagine
or if, like a lot of the food that you make is very similar in flavor. But if you have like
meatloaf and tacos and pasta, and she wasn't known for her cooking necessarily, I think was the. But it's like It's a thing you could do. Yeah, you know, like you can top anything with mashed potatoes. Ta-da, shepherd's pie.
Yes, totally. I love the A for effort.
Yes,
sure. Yeah. Maybe not for the.
It always makes me feel like, okay, I'm an okay cook. I know how flavors go together. Yeah. I'm all right. I'm fine.
Yes. Another one that sounded really good was cranberry sauce grilled cheese.
Yes.
So like they said brie or cheddar, but if you have, whatever cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like Havarti would be really good.
Ooh.
But just cranberry sauce with on grilled cheese. Yum.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Just a sweet element on it. I mean, the cranberry sauce with cream cheese on a sandwich is like, it's killer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's tart and sweet, and then you got the cream. Yeah, it's really, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think if I make the cranberry sauce, I'm going to make would go against everything I just said and make like a 4 times portion so I can have like double for myself.
Yeah.
Because I want to do all of these things. They sound so good. Yeah, I mean, like we said, you can make turkey stock or bone broth. Easy. I had like a little recipe, but it's easy. Oh, another interesting thing. You can actually turn leftover wine, like if you have half a bottle of wine that nobody's drinking, into vinegar.
That's awesome.
I know.
And then just kind of have it for cooking with. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar.
You make
buy them.
Yeah, you can make like vinaigrettes out of them, and
and all you have to do. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never known a half bottle of wine in this house, but
I know that's the other thing.
It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah. But yeah, all you have to do is add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, the kind that has like the mother in it,
Gotcha.
Which the fancy brands do. And then you let it set for like 2 weeks. And then it's vinegar.
Wow.
And you can keep adding to it. So like if you ever have a little sploosh of wine, you can add it to it, and within a couple days it turns to vinegar. It's sort of like sourdough, but
yeah. I might start just doing that every time somebody brings over a bottle of 19 Crimes or the Snoop Dogg
there
wine.
You go.
Yeah.
You should.
I'm like, thank you for my vinegar, honey.
Exactly.
We're not drinking this. It's too sugary.
I think I've tried 19 Crimes.
There's like higher end bottles of it, but it's so sweet.
Oh, gross. Okay.
It's just, I mean, it's gas station wine.
Yeah.
Which 20 years ago I would have been like, thank you. And now I'm like, get it off my lawn. Yeah. That is a headache in a bottle for me. Yeah, yeah.
In my backyard.
None of that 19 Crimes in my backyard. Or Yellowtail. I don't even know if they sell Yellowtail anymore. But
they do. Yeah, I've seen it. I haven't tasted it in like 100 years.
That's for children. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for the 10-year-olds.
Oh, God. No, okay. We don't recommend feeding your children alcohol, and we would never do it. But 22-year-olds are buying these wines, which is fine.
Yeah, or learn. Realistically, people are buying them for 19-year-olds.
Yeah, not us though. Not us. We're not that kind of podcast.
People. Oh, and then Kat, what have you made?
Well, I was just thinking, look for stuff you have in your house already. So one of the things that, for some reason, I have and I never eat is like saltine crackers.
Yeah.
So we make a casserole in my family with like yellow squash or zucchini squash. You cut it into rounds, just, 1/4-inch thick slices. Chop up an onion, dice an onion and do like a layer of squash. We use green chili, but you don't have to. Green chili is delicious, but like a jar of green chili. Mm-hmm. So layer of squash, layer of onion, layer of cheddar cheese, like shredded cheddar. Cover that with crumbled saltines, and then do that again, and make like a squash casserole.
Interesting.
And then you use your saltines before they go rancid, which is nice, because I don't eat them. Awesome. I'll buy them for something.
No, they're so good when you're sick, and then
so
like
in a chicken soup or like a chili, and then you like don't eat them. So but make sure they're not rancid before you make the casserole, because I definitely brought that to a Thanksgiving potluck once, and I was like, why did nobody eat my casserole? And it was because something was off. But anyway.
Oh, no, that's a bummer. Wait, I feel like oyster crackers are the solution to that, because those are good to just munch on, and they also are the same thing, basically.
So yeah. But you can, whatever crackers you have, even chips, you could throw them into a casserole to add a little crunch and like soak up some of the juice, Yeah. There's all like, if you already have, obviously like most of us don't have a bag of cranberries just lying around. So
I know.
But like use the
stuff
stuff
you have.
To find. I love making fresh cranberry sauce, but I'm also a sucker for the canned stuff.
I know. It's true, actually.
I love when it comes out in the loaf and
Yeah, and actually that is delicious on a sandwich too.
Yes. I mean, that's easy because it's already pre-sliced, you don't have to like corral it. It's already just in a...
Yes.
So no judgment there.
Yeah, totally.
I have my mother's stuffing recipe. I brought it up from my email.
Oh, nice.
So you can buy stuffing mixes and they're perfectly fine. But it actually doesn't take much more work to like just make it from scratch. I mean, it's a little more work to do the baking and stuff. She's like, bake a can of cornbread, read it off the side of the cornmeal container. Like, I have cornmeal. I can make cornbread. It's like a little bit of milk, an egg,
Yeah.
She says, leave out the sugar. That's the only thing. And then you can buy cornbread cubes from the store. Mm-hmm. And then she used a pound of breakfast sausage, but you don't have to. And then 1 onion chopped, 3 to 4 ribs of celery sliced, and 2 to 3 Granny Smith apples peeled and sliced. Cube up the cornbread, and then add the sausage and the veg and apple mix, or just the veg and apple mix if you don't make the sausage, and then toss to mix it up, and then use poultry seasoning. And then add 2 cans of chicken broth or a box, heat it up, pour it over and then bake it. And
I've never heard of cornbread. I hate stuffing, but I love cornbread.
Cornbread stuffing. I love stuffing. So that's always our favorite. Cornbread stuffing, and it's not really that hard to make.
Yeah.
And like this stuff's so much better. So you bake it at 350 to crusty up the top, 20 to 30 minutes. You just crusty up the top, my mom said.
I love that.
Yeah. So she had a whole thing in here like fry about 1 pound of breakfast sausage links in a little olive oil. Be careful not to buy maple sausage links. Cool. Oh, she didn't mean cool like cool. She meant cool them down and then cut them into about 3 pieces. I'm like, my mom just wrote cool in the thing. But no, she didn't. But yeah, she says, like, with the poultry seasoning, I cover the top of the stuff in the bowl and toss it to mix and taste it and cover the top again and toss it around and taste it and do this until you can taste the poultry seasoning. So not even measure. Okay. I get carried away, but we seem to like poultry season. Maybe 3 tablespoons, quite a lot. You know,
I love that she wrote that. That's awesome.
So, you know.
That's interesting.
It's a little more work instead of doing it. I'll send you the recipe. I'll just forward that to you. Yeah. A little bit more work maybe than, but like we forget that like from scratch wasn't actually that much more work.
It's really not.
Yeah. Like making a cake without a box is just a little bit more measuring. You know?
It's like 2 other things.
Yeah, it's like measure. Cake flour.
Depends on the cake, of course. But...
Yeah. But a basic, like I made bread the other day. I got a bee in my bonnet. I'm like, I've got a Dutch oven. It wasn't sourdough. It was just yeast, sugar, salt, water, flour. Let it rest. You know, knead it, shape it a little, and throw it in the Dutch oven. And I was like, this is awesome. I made white sandwich bread, basically. You know. Yes. And it wasn't that much more work.
No, it's crazy. It is so crazy.
It was much cheaper, you know.
Yeah. I actually made the other day homemade cinnamon rolls because I was thinking like, I have a recipe that takes 48 hours and they're delicious and they're amazing, but like that's a once a year thing.
That's Christmas.
Yeah, but I found this recipe that said that it took about 30-45 minutes and maybe an hour total, but only a 15 minutes rise, and they were delicious. And it was actually so easy. I'm like, I'm gonna totally do this again.
It like, I mean, if you've got the time off on Thanksgiving to bake and stuff, like I might try it. We always have orange Pillsbury cinnamon rolls on holidays, so maybe
but those are so weak compared to homemade.
I mean, they have but like
the grand ones are okay.
It's just a flavor that but like how hard can that be, you know?
I mean, you could just add orange zest
basically
and maybe some orange juice to the frosting.
But like I could probably make that. And we've just kind of been told that like, cooking is so hard. And, you know, so that we'll buy these processed, you know, prepackaged things that actually it's 10 minutes longer maybe sometimes to do it yourself.
We need the convenience.
Yeah. Okay, that sausage that stuffing recipe maybe isn't 10 minutes longer because you got to bake the cornbread. But like...
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to be making stuffing anyway, then...
Yeah, it's not impossible. Yeah.
I think I want to try that because I love cornbread and I hate stuffing. But I think I would like that. And I love sausage.
Forward it to you right now before I lose it again into my inbox of doom. But
yeah, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I mean, there's all kinds of I love hosting Thanksgiving, and I love that's not how you spell Gmail. I love hosting and I love cooking and all those things, and you know,
I like the planning part, which is weird.
I find that's fun. Weird. Yeah,
it's kind of like this anticipatory, like.
I like juggling the oven and like, what do I have to cook the night before? Like, you got to do the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is freaking easy too.
From a pumpkin or from a can?
No, from a can.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe this year I'll try it from a real pumpkin. But
I don't think that's that hard. I think you just roast it.
You roast and puree it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hardest part is probably slaughtering the pumpkin. But,
but the little baking pumpkins are pretty small. So
yeah. Yeah. It's a thing.
Don't use a regular pumpkin.
Yeah. It might taste terrible. Although the seeds
I
are
don't
good.
think they're edible, but I tried to roast the seeds out of our pumpkin this year, and what happened?
I was burned mine.
Oh, we had to put our dog down in the middle.
Oh, that's why. Okay, well, never.
Yeah, so they sat on the counter for like a week, and I was like, these are no good. These are going in the trash.
Throw them in the yard and plant them. Yeah.
However, there's just no way.
Sometimes you got to give yourself some grace.
Yeah, we did not have the bandwidth, so.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with Thanksgiving from a can either. Also, they sell, like, when I was in college, they sell little just turkey breasts. So you don't have to buy the entire turkey.
Yeah, you're right.
You can get just a little 4-pound turkey breast for you and your roommate or whatever, and enjoy it. You know, like,
yeah.
There's all kinds of solutions out there. You don't even have to eat turkey, you know.
Right. Some people, if they're like vegetarian, they roast a head of cauliflower.
Yeah.
In place of the turkey, which can be so good. So
yeah. Yeah.
Throw some cheese on it. Golden.
That's not vegan, but yeah.
I said vegetarian.
Yes, vegetarian. You're right. But yeah, there's all kinds of there's
diet cheese, soy cheese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nutritional yeast. That's the substitute.
Which is also pretty good. But
yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was all that I had. So
no, that's perfect. We're at 40 minutes. This is our last episode of the season. We are going to try to return in. We're going to take the holidays off. Mm-hmm. But we might have a Patreon episode or two for you. But we will return for January, hopefully, if all things go according to plan.
Yes, we have a rough plan.
Yeah.
So, yes.
We're good planners. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we are. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, we will have a happy holiday.
Yeah, happy holiday.
Wishing everyone a happy holiday.
Yeah.
And
easy and
stress-free.
Yeah, I hope.
Low-key. Don't travel if you don't feel like you want to. Say no to your family. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No offense.
Good. No. Totally fair.
Family, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Not this year.
Yep. Just take it easy.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will talk to you soon.
Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks, listeners. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.